Time to take a coffee break now. We're starting with the downside of a form of therapy that's getting more traction.
You know, I feel like we talk about therapy a lot in coffee break. It's usually me and you, Jamie.
Yeah, in the morning.
Okay, so more people are turning to chatbots, guys, for talk therapy. Okay, but here's the problem, and I thought this was crazy. The digital therapists get stressed out too.
How does that happen?
Okay, so ChatGPT actually shows signs of anxiety when users share traumatic narratives. So if you're talking about crime, war, car accidents, anything traumatic, and when the chatbot gets stressed out, it's less likely to be useful in therapeutic settings with people. I guess it just slows down. The bot's anxiety levels then can be brought down though. You have to use mindfulness exercises just like you use in humans. Well, what is the point of a therapist who's just as, I don't get it anymore.
That's kind of crazy.
I mean, I guess it's cheap.
Yeah, I mean,
and more accessible.
But at the end of the day, as we all know, AI cannot replace human interaction.
Right.
So maybe this is our sign to, you know, use a friend or
I was just about to say, you guys just have to take my calls.
Yeah. Seriously. Therapy's so expensive.
It is.
Very few, you know, therapists take insurance, so I see why people are turning to this.
So now we're just going to take Shiva's phone call.
There you go. Just answer when I call, okay?
Cheaper.
I might need to vet.
Okay. Could your personality be determined by your birth order? So if you're the oldest child, if you're the middle.
Yeah, I think so.
Christine, where do you land?
I'm the youngest.
Okay. Jamie, where do you land? Oldest.
Oh, what is that,
Shiva?
I'm the middle, but the only girl, so I'm like the oldest. I have some trash to talk about the youngest. We'll get there.
Okay. I'm also the middle. We'll get to all this in just a second.
Okay.
But when you think about your childhood, do you just assume that only children are more selfish or entitled? The eldest child, Christine, the eldest child runs the household, they're the most competitive, or that the middle child is often the one who's overlooked, better to adapt, a little more independent. So this conversation has been going on for a really long time. Research has been going on for centuries. Long story short, the latest research conducted by Brock University shows that it's more complicated than just where you fall in the birth order.
I agree with that.
Family size plays a factor.
Youngest.
Households, if you have all boys or all girls or a combo. Blended families also play into that too. But the one thing that the research did show is that kids from larger families are more cooperative since they're kind of forced to work together to not, you know, be selfish. So I know a lot of parents are probably trying to, you know, mitigate this and not let, if they have an only child, be selfish or anything like that. But there's a lot that goes into this. And I was thinking of my husband when I saw this article because he's an only child, but he's so giving and so outgoing and so kind to everyone. But I also think it's the fact that he grew up with all of his cousins.
So it was like he was an only
so
child.
it's like the whole family outlet there.
Oldest?
I'm the oldest, and I'm the oldest daughter, which I think the gender roles also play a major factor.
I agree. I'm the oldest daughter as well.
Yeah.
So Shiva, what does it say about me that I'm the youngest?
Y'all are just a mess.
You're special.
You're the baby. You're spoiled by everyone.
Yes, it's okay.
It's all right. Just embrace it.
But that's not all true though. So
it's not.
Don't think we're all.
I also find that in the interactions between my kids, I sometimes find myself commiserating more with my daughters since they're the younger sibling, because I see my son do things to them that my brother used to do to me, like intentionally push my buttons. And so he'll be like, you're always taking their side, and I sometimes have to check myself because I realize that it's like my trauma from my childhood. Yes.
The youngest one's always saying
But I do see that it's hard for the old. Oh, come on. I do see that it's hard for the older child because you know you have the ones who take your spotlight.
And I'm sorry, but you parents are hard on the first child because you want us to be perfect.
Come on.
Everything needs to like be in its place. We got
we're responsible for the herd.
This was such a talker.